Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop, and happy birthday to Aries. I'm here to do your yearly readings, and Aries goes from March 21st to April 19th. If you've come to this reading, you can also use this reading to see what's going to happen for you in this time frame in general, even if you're not an Aries. So happy birthday to Aries, and we're going to take a look at your year ahead for this reading. So I'm going to pull a message to open, and this is going to be a keyword. This is a numerology deck, so it's going to give you a number and a keyword and a color or colors to work with for the year. So I'm not going to be reading from the book. It's just going to be an opening message for everyone, focusing on Aries in this moment for the year 2019 to 2020. Aries spirit for Aries, what color, what word, what energy, what number is going to be most important for Aries. Or for those, like I said, if you're just watching this just to see what will happen for you in this time frame, what is going to be important. Oh, wow. Love it. Adventure. So a lot of blue. 55. Fives are changes. So there's a definite change in energy coming for Aries this upcoming year. You're going to have a lot more adventure. You may also have a lot of adventuresome energy in regards to communication, because this is obviously throat chakra. So what I mean by that is that you may become more daring in your way of expressing yourself, whether through written word, verbally, how you dress. I mean, even those things can be how you express yourself. So you may be more daring, you may be more adventurous in, the use of your throat chakra this year as well. But there is a lot of changes coming up, and the number 5 and 55, which reduces back to 10 and 1, are also important for you as well. So happy birthday, and that is your opening message and energies for this year, which is beautiful. Like I said, I'm not going to read from the book, because adventures for one person can be terrifying to another, and vice versa, so however you see that. But I'm really drawn to the blue. Blue is also very healing as well, so I feel like you're going to get there's an energy of healing and calmness with that blue color coming through as well. Focusing. Oh, I'm going to be using my Healing Hands Oracle, which I revised and added some keywords to them. Just focusing on your year ahead. Where you are starting your year, Aries, and oh my gosh, holy moly. So yeah, double adventure, which is funny because we have double numbers. So doubles is also coming up, like the Double Mint Gum commercial for some reason is coming to mind. So doubles or twin energy is coming up, is important for those that are guided. And again, remember, if you're just watching this for this time period, this is also going to be important for you for this time period for those that aren't Aries and you just want to see what's happening in the period of March 21st to April 19th. You may have more adventures. And again, you may become more daring in new ways of communication. But this really feels like travel. This really feels like movement, taking chances, taking risks, that type of thing. So again, for everybody, that is coming up a little bit differently. But you are stepping out a bit into the unknown. And this is summer. This is this little blue. Like there's a blue, and it's interesting. The blue's reappearing here on the background and standing out against the suitcase. So, and it is number 54. So you have triple fives in that aspect. When you put it there. So it's number 54. But it says Sea Voyage Shark is on here. I just want to kind of read it and see what I have bad eyes, so I have to put it way out here. This says Hawaii 2015. Yeah, this little seal says Hawaii 2015. It looks like a little flower. This says Sea Voyage. This says Summer Holiday. And this is California something shark. And I just wanted to let that all out in case those are important as well. They could be signs, symbols, or, energies that are important. So maybe some of you guys are going to be taking a cruise for your birthday this year. Or you're traveling more. Or the summertime is going to be more important. Taking risks. I also see like the shark as protection too. So interesting. Very interesting. So that's where you're starting your year. Just feeling more adventuresome, wanting to take more chances and risks. You may be planning a trip, looking forward to summer. Any of these things are coming up. Traveling to the sea, taking a cruise. Any of these energies is important for you this year, or again for this time frame. What have you just released? And it is psychic, which is interesting, and it is number 47. So this one doesn't have a keyword on it. I simply left it be what it is and the word psychic on it. So I want to kind of see what I think you've just left a period of, psychic is not that you've let go of your own abilities if you are, psychic. I mean, we are to some degree. But I feel like as an energy, something that you've let go of is kind of like wanting to know the future, wanting to have all the answers, wanting to have everything. We're all curious about how things are going to unfold, but there feels like a level of releasing. This is what was just released. So I feel like you've just released that. Maybe you, watched a lot of readings and were nervous about the future and nervous about planning out what's coming. And you've kind of just had more faith in spirit, that spirit has your back, and you feel more confident in what is unfolding for you in the future. And you've kind of, maybe left the energies more to the fates, and you've let go of a need to kind of see the future or kind of predict what's going to happen for you coming up. And you're more willing to have faith in spirit and where spirit is taking you, and just kind of be open and surrender to the adventure that you are on your spiritual journey. So that's what I feel that you have just released. Energies for finances. Ooh, creative expression. Again, that expression, that throat chakra is coming up. And it's kind of like all over. So for finances, I have 11. I kind of feel like it's a hot mess, quite frankly, when I look at it. And I feel like with the creative expression, again, a sense of just a big energy for you guys of going with the flow with life in general, like letting go of a hold of trying to know what's going to happen, the outcome. You guys may, I don't want to say broke the bank in a way that maybe felt scary for you, but also again in the knowing that you're being guided, that you that spirit provides for you every step of the way. No, you may not be a millionaire, but it's like, hey, my life and my journey, and having fun and having surprises in my life and having fun in my life is maybe a little bit more important than finances, because I feel like it's just kind of out there. It feels like it's like an explosion in regards to your finances, and I feel like you've kind of broken out a little bit, or you're going to in this time frame or in this upcoming year. So if this hasn't happened for you this year, it may. And for some, you may be spending money on learning an art skill, expressing yourself in a creative way. So backing, like if you want to start a business, you're spending more money putting that into your business. Learning more about art or something that you want to create to express yourself. You're just utilizing it on more fun, on more adventure, on more things that are kind of open and free energetically this year. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Energies for spirituality. Oh, beautiful. Be optimistic. So you're more optimistic. This is a energy to me of, again, this is another one. I didn't put a word on it because it has its own little words on it. And the light bulb is like, like a Ace of Swords type of energy where you gain clarity and more optimism in regards to your spirituality. Again, it's following through with this feeling like I've broken out of needing to know the future, maybe not being as anxious or watching as many readings, kind of really looking at how you're going to fuel your time, energy, and money into personal growth. And your spiritual growth. There is like an aha moment where there's a realization here in all these areas, and where we started of like how we are truly supported by spirit, and we can take more risks, we can have more fun, and really fueling your attention into those areas versus things that may have not been working or keeping you stuck in the past. You kind of broken free. I feel like a liberation type of energy. So that, like, again, if it hasn't happened for you yet, Aries, it's going to be happening for you in that way in this upcoming year. Just breaking free of old patterns and things that have kept us in the past and kept you stuck. there is like a liberation feeling here, and that is coming to you from spirit and from your spiritual path. So I feel like that elevated Ace of Swords, clarity, aha moment, like where there's more optimistic energy coming in regards to your spiritual path and the ability to move freely. Energies for love. Oh, wow, beautiful. So it's joy. And again, there's a feeling here where there may have not been a lot of joy in the past. You see all the blue? It's like, dang it, I'm determined to have joy and happiness in my love life and my love of life. So you may be singly focused on your own happiness and your own love of your own life. You know, this doesn't always have to be love life romantic. It certainly can be, but it's definitely saying here that, and it's interesting, 4/4 does land in your time period of Aries, you know, April 4th. So this could be a message for someone that was born on April 4th specifically, breaking out of, you know, sadness, or breaking out of always attracting somebody that is in this lack mentality of the blue frowny face. You know, maybe you're attracting people that in your love life that have been through divorce, or they don't feel worthy of having a good, healthy love life. You know, so your single focus now is, you know, with the energy shifting and changing for you and becoming lighter and more free, and you're doing this, you may now be attracting this out of the center of all these others. You may be attracting the one that is happy all the time now and, you know, is in a good energy. So I feel like if you've been in this energy in the past, you are now going to be attracting joy and happiness in your love life. And like I said, this could be a message for someone specifically born on April 4th. And I also feel for those that are looking at this as the energy of loving your life, you're going to be looking at that energy of your own joy, your own happiness first, which, as we all know, when we're in that energy for ourselves, self-love, and focusing on ourselves and our own happiness, then that love kind of just follows through, and there's not a lot of effort that you need to put into it. Sometimes it's like an oxymoron. You know, you're focusing on it, all you're attracting is this, and then you start focusing on you, you know, on yourself, what brings you joy, and then that just falls into place. So those are the messages that are coming for you for love life, or the love of your own life, and focusing on your own joy and happiness as well. A gift to you guys from the universe, and it is remembrance. Beautiful. So this is sort of like a memorial. It's a remembrance of, I'm going to pull another one. I'm going to see. I feel like there's another. It's like just like what I've been talking about, remembrance of loving yourself, of Spirit's love for you. So it's like that devotional energy to yourself. And that is exactly what I've been feeling through this whole reading, focusing more on yourself. A remembrance of who you were perhaps as a child when, you know, life wasn't as, you know, sticky or hard or frustrating, you know, getting back in touch with your old self, remembering loving you, you know, Spirit's love for you, universal love for you, and putting that focus on that energy this year. And that's their message to you. And this is their gift to you this year, is remembering that love of yourself, of you. And that's exactly what has been unfolding in this whole reading. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading, and happy birthday, Aries. And if you have any questions or comments, you can always place them below. Angel blessings, oceans of love.